I'll first make a normal map for my warning decal. The link is in the description. I open GIMP and make a new document that's 2048 by 2048 with a transparent background. I drag and drop my decal onto the document. I use the scale tool to rescale the decal. I export the decal as a PNG. To make the normal map for the decal, I go to Filter, Map, Normal Map. I'll use the default options. I then export the normal map as a PNG. Make sure you have the Node Wrangler add-on activated under the Preferences. The barrel I'm using is available for free if you want to follow along. The link is in the description. I'll also use the auto UVs provided by Blender since it's a good unwrap with little stretching. Under the shading workspace, I add a new material and name it. I select the principled shader and use Ctrl-Shift-T to open the texture maps I downloaded from my material. The link is in the description. I can now use the mapping node to change the scale of the texture. Now I want to add the decal to the barrel. I use Shift-A and add a diffuse BSDF node. I use Shift-A to add an image texture node and open the decal image. I connect the color output to the color input of the diffuse node. I use Shift-D to duplicate the image texture node and open the normal map. I change the color space to non-color. I connect the color output to the normal input of the diffuse node. I use Shift-A to add a mix shader node between the principled shader and the material output node. I connect the BSDF output of the diffuse node to the bottom input of the mix shader. I select the three nodes for the decal and use Ctrl-J to join them. I can then right-click and rename the frame. I repeat this process for the rest material. Now I need to place the decal into its proper place. I select the image texture of the decal and go into the UV editing workspace. Under the Object Data Properties, I open the UV Maps panel. I add a new UV map and rename it to Decal. I select the faces on the barrel where I want the decal to appear. I use the U key to open the UV mapping menu and choose Unwrap to unwrap the selected faces. I select the UVs and move them. I then use Ctrl-I to select the rest of the barrel. I select these faces and move them. I then use Ctrl-I to reselect the faces where I want the decal. I move the UVs back onto the decal. I then scale the UVs to match the size of the decal. Back in the shading workspace, I add a UV map node and open the barrel UV map. I add a mix node between the mapping node and the texture nodes. I connect the UV map node to the mix node. I add a second UV map node and open the Decal UV. I connect the UV map node to the image texture of the decal and the image texture of the decal normal map. I change the extension option of the two image textures to clip. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video about making a procedural material using multiple UVs in Blender, then you're probably interested in 3D modeling or texture art. So if you're interested in these topics, you may enjoy this video. Have a good day.